Alright guys, are we recording? Yes, we're recording. We are gonna go get some donuts this morning. It's July 3rd. I got my day off today. So we're gonna take the Xmax to Shipley's Donuts, which is about maybe 5 miles away from here. Pretty close. Alright, here we go. So you guys, I don't know if you guys can hear the scooter. This thing's very quiet and it's very smooth. Not like the Genuine Hooligan. That thing, they tuned it to be louder. Whereas this one's just as quiet as possible. Which I like, which I prefer better. So I'm gonna go to Galveston, Texas later on this evening. I rented a condo there for a couple of nights. It's right next to the seawall. But the city of Galveston shut down all their beaches, so we're not able to go down and walk on the beach. Not that, you know, it's not a big deal because Galveston doesn't have, whoa, slippery. What the hell? That is really slippery. Galveston doesn't have the cleanest looking beaches. Matter of fact, it's brown. The water is not clear either, so I'm not losing on much. So not too bad. I'll take it. Also, everyone's got to wear masks now in Texas. It's a mandate. That woman's not wearing a mask. I guess people still don't give a shit. Man, this Xmax pretty quick. It gets up to 40 in a hurry, in no time. And it's so light too. Now, if I can only have one scooter, it'll be this Xmax. If I didn't need to have the Bergman, or didn't want a Bergman 650 or a Genuine Hooligan or a smaller scooter, this will be the jack of all trades scooter for me. Oh, that 7-Eleven's almost open. Let's see if this guy waves at me. Oh, that's a cop. He looked at me at least. Whoa, we're speeding. 50 miles per hour. The suspension of this Xmax, I can't even talk. It's fantastic. It's set on the stock settings. The rear suspension is adjustable, and it's set to the stock settings. It's just right for me. I'm 240 pounds, and it seems like it's made for me. Now, for lighter folk, you all can adjust that so it rides a little bit softer for your weight. But as it sits right now, 240-pound guy, it's absolutely fantastic. It soaks up a lot of the bumps. It really does. Even the front suspension, I feel like the front suspension of this thing is better than the Bergman 650. Bergman 650's front suspension, it crashes on heavy bumps. This one's really smooth. Good job, Yamaha. No wonder you all sell so many of these worldwide, taking over the whole scooter industry. So they have a 400cc version of this thing, but it comes with slightly smaller wheels, and I think it's 80 pounds heavier. So, and it's only 5 horsepower more. So I don't think it's worth it. I think they only have the 400cc Yamaha because they have the Majesty motor laying around somewhere, and you know, in some countries like the Philippines, you can't take a 300cc scooter on the expressway. You have to have at least 400cc and above, which doesn't make sense because this thing gets up to 85 miles per hour or somewhere around 145 kilometers per hour. Last time I went down there, I think the speed limit is 100 kilometers per hour, so this thing's got plenty of juice. It's just one of those laws that wasn't thought through. You know, shitty politicians. But what can you do? I know what you can do is just vote for the right people. That's the only thing you can do. I'm not even paying attention to my speed here. I'm just going. I'm just riding. Just having a good time. I don't care if I'm speeding or going too slow. I'm just going. It's a nice neighborhood. Alright, here we are at Highway 6. Speed limit here is... It feels like the Autobahn sometimes. People don't give a shit. They just drive as fast as they can, especially in the afternoons after work. I mean, I do the same thing on my SUV. I don't give a shit. I'm tired. I want to go home. I'm gonna get home as fast as I can. This thing is so smooth. I mean, right now I'm 70. It got up there pretty quickly. The wind management's pretty damn good too for a stock windshield. I put it on the highest setting, so it's got two settings, low and high. I put it on the high. It seems to do better on with my height. I'm 5'8". Let's see if people are gonna run me over here. Yep, they're gonna try to run me over. Let's wait. Can't trust these people, especially people here in Shipley's. They'll run you over for their coffee and donuts in the morning. Look at this fucker. I'm not getting in that line. I'm gonna go inside. Let's take off this visor. Alright, off. I'm just gonna put my gloves here. No one's gonna take these. It's gonna be in and out in no time. There's my phone. All that matters. Wallet. We're gonna go inside with the helmet. I don't have my mask on, but it's just way better than a face mask. Got a DOT approved helmet. All right. Look at all that storage space. Wonder if we're recording. Oh gosh. Yep. Got my wallet's in there. All right. Don't want to lose it. Oh, look at that. Fucking ripped my gloves already. These are built gloves. Oh, that's terrible. don't buy these gloves. They lasted for a year. I guess that's not too bad for $14 gloves. All right, let's go home. There's one woman in there. She was being a mask Nazi, telling people to pull up their mask all the way up to their noses, which is the right way of wearing the mask, but I'm gonna leave that topic alone. All right, here's our turn. I don't really like vlogging while I'm on the highway. Can't really concentrate. I wonder what they're building over there. You can lean this thing pretty good and it won't scrape. It's really light for a 400-pound scooter. Oh, there's a cop. Ha! Well, that's unfortunate. Can't really go fast now. What's our speed? 35. It's only 25 here. He's not gonna pull me over. He's got more other things to worry about, like damn Black Lives Matter movement, which has been hijacked by the communist movement here in America. I don't know if people realize that yet. Most people are not smart here in America. I got some subscribers from another country. I don't know if you guys would understand that, but here in America, and people have just gotten soft because they've lived in a bubble all their lives. They don't know the hardships of growing up without running water, rolling blackouts, sleeping at night with no AC when it's over 90 degrees at 100% humidity. They didn't go through all that shit. You know, people here are pampered. They think they're oppressed. They're getting paychecks every week from the government. A lot of money, you know, especially people with babies. Holy shit, food stamps. They're very spoiled over here. They think they're oppressed. You go to a different country, grow up over there, you're gonna starve. You don't work, you starve. Here, you don't work, you make babies out of wedlock. The government encourages it. It's fucking ridiculous. But the best thing to do is just mind your own business and vote. That's up to you guys. I don't really care what you guys believe in. But I've got subscribers from Southeast Asia. They grew up with floods, rolling blackouts. It's hot as hell at night. You sleep on the floor. You know, you don't have a bed. You're hungry. Sometimes there's no breakfast or dinner. If you don't work, you don't eat. Yeah. These people in America never went through that. They're very spoiled and they think they're oppressed. I'm gonna wave at this guy. He didn't wave back at me, fucker. They think they're oppressed. I don't know. These damn crybabies. You want a race cop? Oh shit, what is that scanner on him? Cops here in Missouri City are extremely strict, but they're very lenient when it comes to people who live in Missouri City. I've already blasted through several stop signs and speeding, and they just talk to me and let me go. Of course, I'm always polite, and you know, I respect them, and yes sir, no sir, and I always leave with just thank you sir, you have a good day. You know, I don't act all ghetto and shit. But anyways, I sound so grumpy, I'm sorry. But I've been watching a lot of riots here in America. And damn communist crybabies are taking over. Well, they're trying to take over. And of course, the cuck mayors, they're not doing anything. They're encouraging it. Alright, here we are. Whoa, slippery. The damn wet grass. Now be careful, especially in the mornings. Grass is wet. Alright. Here's the Yamaha Xmax. What a fantastic scooter. Here, I removed this and set it to the highest setting. Works a lot better for taller riders. I don't think I'll buy a third-party windshield. It's fine as it is. Exhaust is quiet, which I like. I'm gonna leave it alone. It's a little dirty from the rainstorm in my last video, but looks good. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe.